Good morning students. Today we are going to see chapter 5 precipitation. Today we are going to see most important form of precipitation is rainfall and its types. In previous video we have seen two forms of precipitation, one snow and two hail. In this video we are going to see rest of the forms of precipitation. First one is rainfall. What is rainfall? Rainfall is the primary source of water on the planet Earth. Generally, we get water in the form of rain. The temperature of air reduces as it goes upward. As the temperature of air reduces as it goes upward or higher, condensation of the vapor occurs. What is meant by condensation? The conversion of water vapor into droplets of water is called condensation. And as the temperature of air reduces as it goes upward, the water vapor converts into water droplets. That procedure is called condensation. When the condensed water droplets and dust particles accumulate, clouds are formed. When the condensed water droplets and dust particles accumulate, the size of water droplets increase. As the size of water droplets increase, they cannot float in the air anymore because of their weight and they come down as a rainfall. There are three types of rainfall. 1. Conventional rainfall, 2. Orographic rainfall and 3. Cyclonic rainfall. Let's understand first conventional rainfall. Conventional rainfall is found near the equatorial region or in the equatorial region because in the equatorial areas the surface gets heated because of the sun's heat. As we know that in the equatorial region the temperature is high throughout the year because of sun rays fall perpendicular means straight in the equatorial region. Therefore, there is temperature high throughout the year. Because of the high temperature, air which is near the equatorial region gets heated. As the air gets heated, it spreads and becomes lighter and moves upwards. Air cools down as it goes upward. And as it goes upward, the moisture-laden capacity of cold air is reduced. And when the capacity of cold air is less, condensation and rainfall occurs. And this type of rainfall is called an conventional rainfall. Conventional type of rainfall occurs in the equatorial region and it brings thunder and lightning along with it. The Congo basin of the Africa and the Amazon River basin in the South America experience conventional rainfall. Look at the picture. Here is given the picture of Congo River basin which is in Africa and it experiences conventional type of rainfall. Conventional type of rainfall has a very limited area on the earth. Think about it. Because of the conventional process, such type of rainfall occurs in the afternoon in the equatorial areas. But why doesn't it rain in afternoons in the oceanic areas of equatorial belt? I think one of the necessary conditions of conventional rainfall is intense heating of surface, which causes air to expand and rise. Since land heats up faster than water, it rains only on the land in the equatorial regions and not in the oceanic areas. Second type of rainfall is orographic rainfall. In orographic rainfall, winds those are coming from lakes and seas are moisture laden. They contain water along with them. Moisture-laden, water-contained winds are obstructed by the high mountain ranges as they coming in their way. As they are obstructed to the high mountainous ranges, they start going upward along the slope of the mountains. The temperature of these winds drop and condensation occurs and rainfall takes place. It means such kind of rainfall occurs due to the obstruction of the mountains. The windward side of the mountains gets more rain, means surface of the mountain or front side of the mountain gets more rain. Amount of vapor in the air reduces after crossing the mountain and the moisture holding capacity of the air increases. The leeward side of mountain gets lesser rainfall. Leeward means back side of the mountain. Back side of the mountain gets less rainfall, and hence this area is identified as a rain shadow area, means scanty rainfall area or less rainfall area. Can you tell? Observe the horizontal profile of the Maharashtra in figure 5.5b and answer the following questions. Question number 1. What type of rainfall occurs in Maharashtra? Look at the figure 5.2, cross profile of Maharashtra and rainfall. Answer is orographic rainfall occurs in Maharashtra or Maharashtra. Question number 2. Where will the rain shadow area lie in Maharashtra? Answer is the rain shadow area lies to the leeward side of Sahyadri Hills or Maharashtra Plateau. Question number 3. Think about the figure and estimate the rainfall of your district. There are various answers as per the district, so you have to write by own. Third type of rainfall is cyclonic rainfall. What is a cyclone? Cyclone is a specific air formation when the pressure at an area is less than the surrounding regions. Air from the surrounding regions comes toward the center of the cyclone and starts moving upwards. As the air rises, the temperature of the air reduces. We know that as the air goes upward, the temperature of air reduces and condensation and rainfall occurs. Cyclonic rain falls in the areas over which the cyclone passes. Especially, cyclonic type of rainfall occurs more in the temperate zones, and its area is also quite extensive, quite large. Comparatively to other regions, cyclonic rainfall is very limited in tropical regions. Its extent means its area also very limited in tropical regions. As cyclonic rainfall occurs in the tropical region, it has very stormy nature. It means it is very destructive by nature. Orographic rainfall occurs in the most of the parts in the world. Conventional rainfall is regional in nature. There is certainty in the conventional rainfall occurring in the equatorial areas. Comparatively, the orographic and cyclonic rainfall are less certain. Therefore, such regions, such areas are prone to very heavy rainfall, floods or droughts frequently. In this way, today we have seen most important form of precipitation, rainfall and its types. Rest of the forms of precipitation we will see in next video. Thank you.